welcome and thanks for listening in, and all my friends at Claremont Place. This will be put up on YouTube and then patched over by Lynn to the closed circuit TV. And I don't know what channel it is or anything, but if you look it up on YouTube, it'll be called, you can search for Claremont Place Programs number 7, Paul Parker, the Druid Hillsbelly. I hope y'all have had a great week this week. Super Bowl and Valentine's Day and all that kind of stuff going on. I'm looking forward to the day where we can get together again, but for right now, I'm sitting here in my dining room and all alone here playing in front of the cell phone and just having some fun anyway though, and I hope you enjoy it. I got a few new tunes for you. Some maybe we hadn't played very much, and then one or two older ones that we just mixed right in. That was just Cripple Creek I was jamming on there. How about a little Freight Train? Freight train going so fast. Freight train going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, for they won't know where I'm going. Oh, freight train going round the bend. Freight train coming back again. One of these days I'm gonna turn the train around and I'm going back to my town. Oh, freight train going so fast. Freight train going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, 'cause I won't know where I'm going. One more place I'd like to be. One more place I'd like to see, to watch that old Blue Ridge Mountains climb as he comes on down the line. Freight train going so fast. Freight train going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I'm going. That's a great one. Freight Train, that was written and made fairly famous by the author of it and the instrumentalist for it, who was Elizabeth Cotton, who lived in, I think, somewhere around Durham, North Carolina. Wrote that probably 75 years ago or something. She didn't really become a performing musician or well-known at all until she was probably in her 60s or 70s, I believe. She worked as a maid and a cleaner and a whatever, labor, domestic work most of her life, but just played music as a hobby, and then was kind of discovered. And that was one of her iconic songs, Freight Train, going so fast. That's a great one. How about a little 9-pound hammer? 9-pound hammer. sort of a coal mining sort of thing. Digging coal and living in hard times. Here we go. That 9-pound hammer, that killed John Henry. Ain't he gonna kill me? Gonna kill me. What's wrong, buddy? Don't roll so slow. How can I go? How can I go when the wheels roll? It's a long way to Harlan. It's a long way to Hazard. Just to get a little booze. Get a little booze. What's wrong, buddy? What's a load of coal? How can I grow? How can I roll when the wheels won't roll? And when I'm dead and gone, they make my tombstone. I'm number 9 coal. Number 9 coal. Hold on, buddy, with a load of coal. How can I go? How can I go when the wheels won't roll? I'm going on a mountain to see my baby, and I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back. Control on, buddy. Don't roll so slow. How can I go? How can I go when the wheels won't roll? How can I go when the wheels won't roll? Okay, how about a little hot corn, cold corn? It's not one of those moonshine songs. Hot corn and cold corn. Hot corn, cold corn, corn liquor, corn mash, all of that's all just terms for moonshine. And the only difference between moonshine and Kentucky bourbon is it's non-tax. They're not paying tax on it. That's called moonshine when you're not paying a tax on it. Now, how about a little hot corn? Hot corn, cold corn. I got to swallow before I sing this because some tongue ties in here and it gets going pretty fast. It's hot corn, cold corn, bring along Jimmy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along Jimmy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along Jimmy. Fairly well, Uncle, we'll see in the morning. Yes, sir. It's upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. Old Uncle Bill's it's reared and pitching. Yes, sir. Well, yonder comes the preacher and the children's crying. Yonder comes the preacher and the children's crying. Yonder comes the preacher and the children's crying. Chicken are scratching and toenails flying. Yes, sir. It's hot corn, cold corn, bring it on Jimmy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring it on Jimmy. Hot corn, cold corn, bring it on Jimmy John. Fairly well, Uncle Bill, see in the morning. Yes, sir. Old Aunt Bessie wants to fill up a mug again. Old Aunt Bessie wants to fill up a mug again. Old Aunt Bessie wants to fill up a mug again. Ain't had drinking, I don't know when. Yes, sir. It's hot corn, cold corn, bring along Jimmy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along Jimmy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along Jimmy. Fairly well, Uncle Bill, see in the morning. Yes, sir. give you time to swallow, does it? Okay, how about another little liquor song, Moonshine, about an old guy named Dooley. Poor fellow, just trying to make a living, making moonshine, involving his children and his wife. And poor old Dooley, those revenuers got in the way. Poor old Dooley, just trying to make an honest living. Now Dooley was a good old boy, lived up on the hill. Dooley had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One gal watched the boiler, the other watched the spout. Dooley watched the bottles and Dooley fetched them out. Dooley slipping up a holler, Dooley trying to make $1. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay you back someday. Those revenuers came for him a-slipping through the woods. Dooley got right by them and never lost his goods. Dooley was a trader, and into town he come. Sugar by the barrel, molasses by the drum. Dooley slipping up a holler, Dooley trying to make $1. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay you back someday. Comes the serious part. How well do I remember the day old Dooley died. Women folk were sorry, the men stood round and cried. Now Dooley's on the mountain, lying all alone. Put a jug beside his head and a barrel for a stone. Dooley slipping up a holler, Dooley trying to make $1. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay you back someday. Okay, another one here about maybe lost love. Little Maggie. I may have played this for y'all a couple weeks ago, but I really like this song, Maggie. Yonder stands little Maggie, a dram glass in her hand. She's a drinking away her sorrows, a courting another man. And what I like about this song, and most songs that have this chord progression in it, I don't know how much you know about chord progressions and all. I sure don't know a lot, but what I do know, certain chord progressions kind of sound distinct and really eerie. And I found out that when you're playing a 7th chord of the scale, 1 through 8, an octave, and most of these bluegrass and country tunes are based on the 1st, the 4th, and the 5th. The root chord, so in the key of G would be the G, and then the 4th would be a C chord, and then the 5th a D chord. Typical folk music and country and all that is based a lot on those 3 chords, something like you'll recognize it. So the root chord, the 4th, back to the root, then the 5th. Songs based on that, so you can change the key and just do the 1, 4, 5 of those keys. Like in the key of C, it would be C, F, and G. So and so on. In A, it would be A, D, and E. But when you put a 7th in there, listen to the way that sounds. In the key of G, the 7th would be 1 step down, be an F chord. is that kind of eerie sound. Well, you'll hear it in here in this tune called Little Maggie. Yonder stands Little Maggie, a dram glass in her hand. How yonder stands little Maggie, a dram glass in her hand. She's a drinking away her sorrow, a courting another man. Pretty flowers are made for blooming, pretty stars are made to shine, pretty girls are made for loving. Little Maggie was made to be mine. The last time I saw little Maggie, she was sitting on the banks of the sea, a 44 around her, had a banjo on her knee. Go away, little Maggie, and do the best you can. I'll get me another woman, like you got you another man. Yonder stands little Maggie, dram glass in her. I think it was an old Stanley Brothers tune, I think, a long time ago. Ricky Skaggs made it sort of popular, and I am basically turning it back the other way. Okay, well, let's play a little sort of spiritual song here. It's called The Wayfaring Stranger. It's kind of a dirgy, spiritual gospel tune. Wayfaring stranger, about a hope for a greater life in another life, way off, to get through the struggles of the day and the time you live in. Looking forward to some great, better life in another universe, I guess, or heaven, the paradise beyond, eschatological. Anyway, Wayfaring Stranger. In a minor key, so it's melancholy, sort of dirgy. A minor, so I'm playing this in. Did I get my fifth string up right? Let's make sure I did, to make sure that that G is up in A. There we go. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright world which I go. I'm going there. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I know my path is rough and rocky. I know my way is rough and steep, but golden fields lie out before me, where weary eyes no more shall weep. I'm going there to see my Savior, who shed for me his precious blood. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. Okay, wayfaring stranger. How about, okay, let's see. A little faster tempo, pick this back up. It's a little instrumental. There are words to this song. Old Joe Clark are not the greatest, and I don't even know them. Fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say, fare thee well, Joe, I'll marry you someday. Little instrumental, sort of handed down Irish fiddle tune, converted to Appalachian fiddle and melody, and here it is, Old Joe Clark. Probably played that a little faster than I should have, but that's a good one to just get going on. How about another gospel tune, By the Mark? Is that a good key? I think this one. Key of C. People's key. The ophthalmologist's favorite key. The key of C. This is a tune called By the Mark, Where the Nails Have Been. Kind of an Easter song. Easter's coming up. And this song was written by Gillian Welch. And what's amazing about Gillian Welch, who's a contemporary singer-songwriter, plays a lot and sings and performs with David Rawlings. What a great pair. If you have a chance to look that up on YouTube, David Rawlings and Gillian Welch, just amazing tunes they put together. But what's really amazing about this one is that she can write a song and it sounds like it's been around for hundreds of years. Like it's a classic, but it was not written but a few years ago, maybe a decade or two ago. But coming up off the top of her head makes it, she can write a song that sounds ancient and classic, called By the Mark, Where the Nails Have Been. When I cross over, I will shout, I will out, and I'll sing, and I'll know my Savior by the mark where the nails have been, by the mark where the nails have been, by the sign upon his precious skin. I will know my Savior when I come to him, by the mark where the nails have been. I know a rich man who wears a crown of jewels, but the King of heaven can be told by the Prince of Fools, by the mark where the nails have been, by the sign upon his precious skin. I will know my Savior when I come to him, by the mark where the nails have been. On Calvary's mountain, where they made him suffer so, all my sins were paid for a long, long time ago, by the mark where the nails have been, by the sign upon his precious skin. I will know my Savior when I come to him, by the mark where the nails have been, by the mark where the nails have been, by the sign upon his precious skin. I will know my Savior when I come to him, by the mark where the nails have been. Gillian Welch, By the Mark. Now let me try a little funny kind of song here. It's named, I don't know all the words, so I'm going to actually have to read the words to this one. Most of the songs I like to kind of know, so I'm not real good at reading and playing the banjo at the same time and singing, so I've got to cut one thing out. So it's usually memorizing the words so I can sing it without reading, so I can play the banjo too. But I'm going to try to do three things at once here: reading, singing, and play the banjo. I'm sorry, but it's a funny little tune. I know most of the words, but this is going to keep me straight. This is an old tune from well over 100 years ago, 120, 130 years ago. But recently, in the last 30 years or so, Norman Blake, who, if you have a chance to look up Norman Blake, man, he's a North Georgia origin singer, songwriter, great instrumentalist, guitar, any instrument at all, but mainly guitar, so clean and so good, very much like Doc Watson and Tony Rice. But Norman Blake did this one and did a good job. I'm kind of singing it the way he did. It's called Bill Morgan and His Gal, and you'll get the story if you hear the words, but it's about a guy whose name is Bill Morgan, but his girlfriend thinks his name is William Morgan, or his girlfriend thinks he's J.P. Morgan. Starts spending all his money, and you'll hear the chorus. Let's see, what key am I doing this? A man named William Morgan took his gal to see a play, and on the journey homeward they stopped in a call cafe. As soon as she got seated, Liza grabbed the bill of fare and soon called the waiter over, and she ordered everything that was there. Now Bill says, I know you're hungry, gal, and I don't mean to squeal, but who do you suppose is gonna pay for such a meal? I'm satisfied to buy you 2 or 3 things that are there, but the appetite you brought tonight would break a millionaire. My name is Morgan, but it ain't J.P. You must think I own a railroad company. Well, you may have known me for so long, but you sure have got my initials wrong. My name is Morgan, but it ain't J.P. Now Bill married Liza, thinking he could change her ways, but what she did to William's purse, I'm most ashamed to say. Whenever she went out shopping, she'd buy everything she'd see, and what she couldn't pay for, she had sent home COD. Now one day 6 big delivery trucks backed up to Bill's door. They asked him to accept the goods, and they went back for more. But it didn't take Bill very long to get his hat and coat. When Liza came back home that night, she found this little note. My name is Morgan, but it ain't J.P. You must think I own a railroad company. Well, you may have known me pretty long, but you sure have got my initials wrong. My name is Morgan, but it ain't J.P. My name is Morgan, but it ain't J.P. You must think I have a Texas oil that belongs to me. Well, you may have known me for so long, but you sure have got my initials wrong. My name is Morgan, but it ain't J.P. My name is Morgan, but it ain't J.P. Let me see. Well, that might be about all we have time for. I'll do 2 more, maybe end with our regular You Are My Sunshine, but let's do 1 more in between. How about, I just feel like playing Going Down That Road Feeling Bad, Lord, Lord, I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad, Lord, Lord, I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. in that jailhouse on my knees, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going down that road feeling bad, Lord, Lord, I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Don't blow, Lord, Lord, I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the chilly winds don't blow, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going down that road feeling bad, Lord, Lord, I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Going down that road feeling bad, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Down in that jailhouse on my knees, and they're feeding me on cornbread and beans. Okay. All right, well, I have enjoyed this session here playing in front of my cell phone all alone. It's about 11:30, 12 o'clock on Thursday night. And I am enjoying this, and I hope you have enjoyed it too, whenever you're watching this or listening to it. And take care and stay healthy, and I look forward to being able to be with y'all soon in person. And a little news for me, I could just tell you, my son, my oldest child, my son, is getting married next week. It's so exciting. He has, after a long time and a lot of deliberation on various relationships, everything through his life, he's found someone is just wonderful. We absolutely love her. Unfortunately, she lives in California, and that's where he lives now, and that's probably where they'll be for a while. But I'll tell you what, as much as I'd love to have him here in Georgia, I would way rather have him happy, and he sure is that. So we're just really, really happy about it. We're going to be flying out to San Francisco day after tomorrow. The wedding is on Tuesday, and the date is 2/22/22. Maybe the wedding will even be at 2:22 in the afternoon if they can stand that. And as Jackie Creamer, my longtime administrative partner for many years, pointed out to me that it's actually on a Tuesday also. So 2/22/22 on a Tuesday. They're getting married. Unfortunately, in these times of the pandemic and all, it's just going to be about 8 or 10 people, just our immediate family. But we'll have an intimate time, and I don't think we'll go away from it like you do in a lot of weddings where you just didn't feel like you met anybody or spent any time with the bride and groom. That's all we're going to do. It'll be intimate, but it'll be wonderful. Maybe someday we'll have a bigger celebration with extended family and friends and all that, but they're doing what they are committed to and making a public commitment to each other for the rest of their lives, and it's just going to be wonderful. I'm very excited about it. We have a lot of things in motion in my family right now. And my oldest daughter is due with a little baby girl in about 4 or 5 weeks from now. That's really exciting, and a few other things. So good times amidst the bad. So we've all got music, and we've got family. Anyway, how about a little "You Are My Sunshine"? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. And when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Okay, see you next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Good night.